Today I am beyond excited to share my incredible Israel experience with all of you.
Let's go!
From the bustling streets of Tel Aviv to delving into the rich history of Jerusalem, this adventure really had it all. I'm talking about soaking up the sun on beautiful beaches and covering hidden gems in lively markets.
Is this so good, my friend?
It's the best!
And experiencing the magical spirit of Shabbats with the warmest of families. Oh, and did I mention the mouth-watering Israeli cuisine? Trust me, you won't want to miss that part. The sights, the sounds, the people. It all came together to create a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I'm itching to share. So, let's go back to where it all started.
Good morning, it's 6 a.m. Let's finish packing and the Uber is about to pick us up to go there. Let's go.
Yalla, yalla! Teamwork!
We're on the plane, ready for a 9-hour flight. Wish us good luck.
Let's go! Habibi, Tel Aviv. We made it to Israel. We're in Tel Aviv and we are gonna go find our bags, get through the airport and then figure out how to make our way to Ranana. Let's go!
As we waited for our luggage at the airport, the minutes stretched on and worry began to creep in. We started to fear that our bags might be lost in a foreign country. But just when our anxiety peaked, our suitcases finally appeared.
Yes, man. Let's go. Those reactions were amazing. It was like the last bag off the plane.
After we got our luggage, we made our way outside to get a taxi, which wasn't so easy.
It's good to be at home. Here in Israel, you got to bargain with every single person, yeah? First person charged us 350 shekels to get to Ranana.
You got a bargain, man.
No chance, we said no. A couple other people charging us way too of an expensive price.
How much?
2 taxi.
No, we want one.
One is expensive.
We can't get special price. Special price. Good price. We're still trying to figure it out, but that's Israel for you, eh? We're struggling to get a taxi over here. We either have to go in one big taxi, which is way too expensive, or 2 smaller taxis. So right now we're just sitting around figuring out what we're gonna do. It's just like, it's already like 10 p.m. Let's go.
After some effort and negotiation, we finally found a taxi driver who offered a fair and normal price for the ride. Relieved and excited, we hopped in and enjoyed our welcome into the city.
Let's go.
Eventually we arrived in Ranana, which is where we will be based for the rest of the trip.
We made it to the house, we had some supper, I've unpacked, and it's around 12:30 at night now, so it was a long day of traveling, waking up at 6 a.m. and now it's 12:30 at night. I'm extremely happy to be here. I used to live here like 4 or 5 years ago when I came on my gap year, but I'll tell you guys a bit more about that in the future. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Israel, day 1. Let's go.
Good morning from a beautiful day in Ranana. Shalom, Habibis. We don't really have much of a plan today. My parents have gone to go fetch the rental car. Now we're currently just taking a walk around the area, just enjoying the streets of Ranana. Very nice, Israel, let's go. We are currently walking down one of the main streets in Ranana. It's called Achuzah Street. Achuzah Street. What's it called? It's called Achuzah Street. It is pretty cool. There's a lot going on though. Let's go! We're about to go grocery shopping at the supermarket called Victory in Ranana. I don't know what the hype is. Apparently it's pretty cool seeing all the different types of products in another country. So I don't know, let's see what we can find. And another cool thing, the shopping carts here. You have to put a 5 shekel coin in and you release it.
Money back, you get the money back. Don't just drop it like that, Brad. Please put it in a bit nicely if you don't mind.
Sorry. Chocolate, guys, oh my word, I've missed this. If you know what Nesquik is, I think it's better. I'll be honest, I think it's better. I'm gonna have to test it.
Yes, sir.
This best cereal in Israel, carry on. Very, very good.
What you doing, Dan?
I'm begging. That shop honestly wasn't as bad as I thought. It was actually quite fun seeing all the new products. Very excited for the chocolate though. Cheers, first chocolate of the trip. Delicious. Love me on. The house that we're staying at, there's a little garden area, soccer ball, well, actually a volleyball. Goals behind me. Let's see what we can do. Whoa. Lower around the world. I just kicked the ball over the wall, didn't tell anyone. We're now walking to go find somewhere for lunch. We've got a local's opinion on where to go, so we're gonna go find it. Apparently there is good falafel there.
me a falafel.
We have family here that live in Ranana, so we just went to go visit them. We were there for like 2 hours. Now it's 5 p.m. and we are making our way back to the apartment to get ready to go to the beach for supper. Going to Herzliya for that, so I will see you when we're on the way. We have just arrived in Herzliya and are making our way down to the beach. This is going to be a beautiful evening. I'm excited. Go! Wow, this is extremely beautiful. What an awesome spot. Can I touch him?
קח אותו.
On my shoulder. Will he
לא,
bite
לא,
me?
לא, לא, הוא לא שואל.
Not on my shoulder.
קח.
Oh! It's very cool, my friend.
Listen, out of all the times I've had to run back and grab this camera, this was a good run back, worthwhile. We're currently just taking a walk on the beach and wow, this is beautiful. I must say, it doesn't have anything on South African beaches, but this is still top quality.
Jaywalking, you're jaywalking.
Good morning from Tel Aviv. I'm very excited to be here. It's going to be a very fun day. This morning we are going on a graffiti tour in Florentine in Tel Aviv, so I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. And then later up I'm meeting up with my mate, spending the night here, which is going to be fun. I think we're going to go out partying, so let's go. Habibi, welcome to Tel Aviv. Habibi.
Being videoed. Welcome to this area which is called Florentine. Everywhere we look here, there's graffiti. I want you guys to just shout out, when I say the word graffiti, what does it mean to you? What is graffiti? Spray paint. Excellent. Spray paint. Carry on. Art. Creativity, self-expression, crime, or illegal. You guys think that it's legal to spray graffiti wherever you want. If it's not on a shutter, it's illegal.
I tried, I'm not an artist. Kind of made it beyond the wall. That's so fun.
Okay, there's a little door, everyone see it? So there was miniature houses in here. The actual house is next to that skull there. You'll be able to see it.
As an art connoisseur, how did you enjoy that graffiti tour?
Absolutely loved it. It was fantastic.
Very educational, learned so much about graffiti and art. And these people are not just a bunch of gangs painting on the wall. They are actually expressing themselves.
Lots of meaning behind all that graffiti.
You heard it right there. Big recommendations from the rest of the fam. Now, we're just going to walk around Tel Aviv. We're probably going to go find some lunch in a bit. I think we are currently making our way to Caesarea. Drinks break. It's flippin' boiling today. This looks amazing. I'm definitely going to feel sick afterwards though. Another plan is we're going to make our way to the port. We're going to drive there. So let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So we are currently walking around the port here in Tel Aviv. It's an awesome area filled with shops, restaurants, clubs. It's a vibe here. The port has been premium so far. It is just flippin' boiling. I've got like no energy. We got our coffees because it's just boiling here in Tel Aviv. This is actually really good. We got it from Aroma. Thumbs up. So I just arrived at the new spot for tonight. This is Chad. And his dog that he doesn't own is Amor or Bajawi. Great, I like the names. He prefers Bajawi, okay. We're going to be exploring Tel Aviv. He's going to be showing me the spots. He's been living here for a couple months, so he knows a bit. He's almost a local, not yet,
Nowhere near it.
We are making our way to the Shuk in Tel Aviv here. I'm very excited. Shanks is going to show us around. He knows a couple spots.
Let's go!
This schnitzel good, my friend.
It's the best. Best.
The best. Okay,
Best.
I'm excited. Sounds good.
This is home. I call this place home.
Okay, hello. We just had 3 beers, at 2 different bars. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit buzzed. a little bit drunk after 3 beers, not that much. What a place, Habibi, come to Tel Aviv. Now we're actually making our way back to another bar. Not back to another bar, we're making our way to another bar.
The Prince.
The Prince, apparently it's called.
Purely, I want to give you a taste of a beer on tap that is 7.9% alcohol.
Basically, it's gonna get us drunk. Cheers. We're gonna cheers as well, eh? לחיים, הכל בסדר, חברים. Shalom, חברים, מה קורה? I just said hello, how are you? How you doing, friends? Chad and I have just been to our 3rd bar of the night. I think it was 3rd bar of the night. Long story short, we drank. Good morning. Last night was pretty crazy. I must say I'm not feeling the best today. A little hangover, but wow, what a fun night. What a city. The people, the vibes, the places, amazing. Now we are making our way for a late breakfast, a brunch, something like that. Now we are making our way to the central bus station in Tel Aviv to catch a bus back to Ranana because it is Pesach tonight. Let's try to figure this out.
Cheers, Brad. I'll see you probably on Thursday. Travel safe, bro.
Okay, now I'm in the central bus station by myself. I gotta try to figure out how to find the bus. Get back to Ranana. Wish me luck. Apparently it's on the 6th floor, so I'm making my way there. Made it to the 6th floor. This place is proper confusing. I'm looking for the 347. No luck yet. Still haven't seen it. Made it to the bus stop. Apparently it's in 20 minutes at 2:30, so we found it. Let's go. I made it on the bus. Let's go. Now I've got like an hour drive back to Ranana. Pretty cool. I'm the only one on the bus, yeah? Bus to myself, except the driver obviously, but let's travel back to Ranana. I made it back to Ranana. Let's go. Bus drive actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be way longer. But now I'm making my way back to the house. I'm actually broken. I need to sleep. We have just arrived in Yaakov. It is around an hour away from Ranana, and it is this small little town on top of a mountain. We're going to walk around, spend the morning here, have some lunch, and see what there is to do. Let's go. This is a really cool spot. I'm trying to figure out what it reminds me of. It's this cute, small little town, very hilly, a lot of shops, but yeah, really enjoying it so far. Let's go. This is my new friend. I don't know his name. It's my boy now. What do you think of Zikron Yaakov so far? Food's really good. Lesson learned though. The portions here are very big, so don't order too much. And that is it for our experience at Zikron Yaakov. Very cool little spot I recommend visiting. Very artsy little town. We're gonna make our way to Caesarea now. So see you there. We are here at this place called the What's it called? The Aqueducts. We are here at this place called the Aqueducts. It is here in Caesarea. Apparently what it was, well, from first sight, it is this massive wall. It was used to transport water. Traveled over the water from one place to the next. There's no water running over it now. We got some Israeli jaws going on in the back. Habibi, what do you think of these aqueducts here, eh?
Beautiful, Roman, from the Roman time.
History.
History.
This is really a unique beach. On the one side, it is a historical ruins of this aqueduct, and it is amazing to see. You can walk across it, you can chill under it for shade. And on the other side, there is this pumping beach. It is so busy, just complete opposites on either side. Very cool to see. It's definitely up there in terms of most unique beaches I've ever been to. I recommend visiting. Right now, I'm going to try to climb up on top of the aqueduct. Let's try. I saw the kids doing it. I'm not sure if you're allowed, but I'm going to do it anyway. Made it. That was tougher than I thought. Hey. I think I can put my hands in Berku. Yes, sir. We made it. Let's go. So far, eh? Welcome to Jerusalem. It feels like home. Actually, if you didn't know, back in 2017, I spent a year here after school. I came on a gap year, so it feels good to be home. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. like overwhelming with the amount of people here. It's a bit hectic. We have made it to the Kotel in Jerusalem, the Western Wall here, and wow, this is such a beautiful spot. The history behind this is that it is the one remaining wall of the remaining temples from the past back in the days. Random story, when I was on my gap year, the last night of my gap year, I spent sitting here a couple hours till 4 a.m. just enjoying quiet, the beauty, and the peace. What a place. Let's go! You can write a note and ask for whatever you'd like. For other people, for yourself, miracles you'd like to achieve, right? And also, what we just did there was put our head against the wall and try, just be grateful. What I tried to do is ask for what I'd like to receive in the future. It's just a very religious, special point to be. It's as close as you can be to Hashem, which, wow. We're currently walking down Jaffa Street, and wow, I must have walked up and down the street hundreds of times, so it's a bit of a throwback walking down here. Also the tram that just drove past, also hundreds of times that I went on it. Just strange, nostalgic to see it again. We're currently walking down Ben Yehuda, and wow, it is pumping today. It's one of the most popular streets in Jerusalem, and wow, it feels good to be back. Walked here a couple of times as well. Wow, that was so good. Definitely the best burger in Jerusalem. Burger market, I recommend. In the Shuk here in Jerusalem, you get these sweets, we call them Shuk sweets. They are delicious. You like Shuk sweets?
I love Shuk.
Everybody loves Shuk
And
sweets.
delicious. Look at these.
There is so much you can get here in the Shuk. It is just so much fun. You can come sit at a restaurant, get a beer, shop at random shops, get fruits, sweets, whatever you want. It's just such a vibe here, man. What do you offer, my friend? Can I taste?
You need to buy after.
I can't buy after. Some granola?
Sugar-free, gluten-free.
Wow, okay, I got some granola.
The best thing in the world is here. I'm here.
Salad,
It's Lito Amin.
Delicious, my friend.
ginger diesel. Where are you from?
From Africa.
Ah, so sorry for you.
This was the building that I stayed in back in 2017. Wow, strange to see it again. Feels like I never actually left, to be honest. Yalla. I'm laughing now seeing that sign at the tram stop every day. We used to get off at that stop, Hadavidka, and get off the tram, and then hear the tram go, Hadavidka. Every time. Funny memory hearing that again. So that has been our Jerusalem experience, and wow, what a time it's been. It was really cool to come back, see everything again in a new perspective, in a different lens. My grandpa actually said to me because of the camera. I like that. Let's go.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
And we made it. That probably felt a lot quicker of a flight to you guys, but I promise you it was actually quite a long flight. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. Now we just need to figure out how to get to Ranana. We're going to get our bags and we're going to figure out how to get there. I'll see you on the way. I'll see you on the way. Doesn't make sense. No, there's so many people around. Okay, bye.
Got to change the highly recommended. We need another word for highly
We
recommended.
need
It's a
Olegpo.
good
Olegpo.
reference, a nice reference. Delicious.
delicious, Metsuyan, delicioso.
Buy a lekker.
Bioleka. There we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Raga. Shanks is just checking out the girl we were walking past there. If you saw in the background.
She's very beautiful. She saw you filming and
Is
she
she
was
like,
and she was like, but I have two hands. I can clap if I like.
she was thinking you think that's alright, bro. It was crazy.
I got a bit of spit on you, I think.
That's a blooper. My friend, do you want a shot for the video? What do you offer? Our taste now was delicious. The best tea, the best spice. You don't want a shot for the video? No. No? Okay.
The best thing in the world is here.